right, now we got our field gauge. We're going to closes on a field gauge. That's a huge problem. What's up, guys? Another little gun content video. A couple weeks ago, AK John with Appalachian posted a video where he built one of these for a customer. Caught my attention, shot him a message, just kind of back and forth a little bit, and went ahead and ordered one. Showed a buddy, he ordered one also. His is out at his house, and it's exactly the same as this one. Right here is from Apex Gun Parts. Total cost is $14.75. Basically, when you order from them, you get the kit. You don't get the bayonets. I paid extra for them, and I paid extra for the magazines. That's whatever. And then I noticed Centerfire had some kits come back in stock. I wasn't really happy about the condition of this kit, so I ordered one from Centerfire. They included a bayonet and included a magazine, so all I had to do is order an extra set of magazines. So now I have 5 apparently. Anyway, we're gonna look at these kits. I don't know where they've been buried, but man, I guess the guys that got the early kits got the nice ones. I don't really know. Let's look at handguards first. No complaints there, no cracks. These things are supposed to be pretty fragile. Those are in good condition. Over here on this set, also in good condition. No complaints there, no cleanup. Strangely, both of them's bayonets are in almost like brand new condition. It's weird. Magazines are all like this. The Apex ones are in the bags. It's whatever. On the lowers, this kit is grimy. I worked hard to get it scrubbed off so that I could order a receiver for it. And then it all matches. Short of the barrels, the barrel doesn't match. Over here on the Centerfire kit, I don't know if they scrubbed it already or what, so they could see this, but on the check paper, it shows they checked for this and make sure that it matches the number here. Same thing here. The barrels, unless I'm missing it, don't have anything on them. So my guess is this is like the old Hungarian AK setup where none of the fronts actually really match the back, but we're gonna go with it. Both of them are complete. No missing parts, really. Pretty interesting setups. Both of mine have plastic grips. This one's broken right here. This one's complete. Well, no, it's broken too, so I guess they're both broken. There's an aftermarket availability for that, so we'll probably go with that. But reason I got them out here to show is, number one, this one was cheaper than this one after you add the magazine and the bayonet. Definitely cheaper. But it makes me wonder if these bolts are gonna headspace to these barrels. So I've got my gauges here, and we're gonna check them because I think they just have a big pile of front ends and they add the rest of it. It's my thoughts on how this went, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably right. So let me get set up and let's see if these actually headspace out before we go from there. Because if they don't, it's gonna be a bit of a problem, because these things were already stupidly rare here in the US. So hopefully we don't have a 2 kits is one kits is none situation. So let me get set up. Let's look at it. All right, first thing we've got in here is a go gauge, and it fits. It's no problem. So we're gonna take it out. Then we got our no-go gauge. Let me set it up, and I'll turn the camera back on. All right, so we got our no-go. Go in here. And she doesn't close. So this one closes on the go, doesn't close on the no-go, so we're good to go there. Let me switch to the other kit. All right, we got our second kit. This is 841. We're going to see if it closes on the no. Ooh, that was my fear. Closes on a no-go. It's not a good sign. So let me go get a field gauge and see what's up. All right, now we got our field gauge. We're going to closes on a field gauge. That's a huge problem, and I don't know how you would go about fixing it short of indexing it in and seeking professional help. Let me switch bolts, see if the other bolt works on this one. All right, so I've switched the bolts from the other one. It doesn't even begin to go on the field. So let's back up here. This is a no-go. Maybe. All right, so here's our no-go. Closes on a no-go. Boy, howdy. That's not good. Doesn't close on the field, but we're gonna have to figure that one out. So I think that's something you should watch out for, because I haven't seen anybody stuff a gauge down one of these. So I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. Because the barrels on these are actually pretty nice. I'm almost wondering if it can be set back a little bit, but by the time you set it back, you're gonna have to trim this end, and then you can't recut the chamber because it's chrome lined. So yeah, that's just something to look out for there. I'm gonna have to do some looking to see what we can do about this. Maybe I can get a new front end or something, just the barrel, this stub here. So make sure to check your kits. And that's just a look at these kits for now. That one's an Apex, and this one's a Centerfire. I think if the Centerfire was in stock over the Apex, I'd go with the Centerfire, but when I ordered the Apex one, the Centerfires weren't in stock. Thanks for checking it out. As soon as I figure out what to do about it, I guess I'll post another video.